What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in this video, in this portfolio update, I'm going to talk about a couple additions I made to this spreadsheet to just help us track this a little bit more, give us a better picture week over week, month over month, year over year, how much this portfolio has grown since I started tracking this as of just last week. So it is currently Sunday, December 1st. My plan is to record the portfolio updates on Sunday, post them on the following Wednesday. So right now I'm recording this on December 1st. The current value of my portfolio is $223,898. If we look down here, I'm going to start showing this. Since I started tracking my portfolio, which on November 27th, just last week, how much my portfolio has grown in terms of dollar value, $1,521, but also how much my portfolio has grown in terms of percentage or loss, right? Let's say the market goes down, this would be a negative number. But I just want to show you all, both in dollar value and in percentage, how much my portfolio has changed since I started tracking it. Sadly, because I only started tracking on November 27th, I don't have data before this, but the past is the past. We're going to look forward, and moving forward in every video until we hit the $1 million plus goal, we're going to see how week over week, dollar value and percentage, my portfolio has changed. What we're also going to show, and I'm also going to track, is how much I have contributed since I started tracking this portfolio. As of now, I've only contributed a new money coming in of $400. And I'll show you where I get this number. You will see every single week where my auto buys are going. This never changes. This always stays the same. Now, like I said in last week's video, I'm closing in the $200,000 mark in VOOs. So these dollar amounts might change, but the $300 a week will not change in terms of auto buys. But then in extra contributions, since my last video, I put in an extra $100 on top of my auto buys. But we're gonna track how much new money I have contributed all time collectively since I started tracking this portfolio. And I'll be tracking that here down in the Buy Tracking tab. For example, on November 29th, I put in my auto $300 that got invested. I also put in an additional extra money, $100. So total, I contributed so far since we started tracking this portfolio and on this day, $400. Now, let's say, for example, moving on to next week's video, let's say I somehow put in $500 of new money. This would show you now a running tab of how much new money that I have contributed. So since I started tracking this portfolio, I have contributed $400 of new money. Now this tab here, the goals tab, is just some calculations that I put together to see where the portfolio is at today, starting balance, how much I'm contributing. If I were to put in additional contributions, what would my ending balance be? And based on this goal amount, this annual return, and how many years until I want to reach this goal, how much I would need to contribute every single month to reach that goal. So, for example, I want to have $1 million in this portfolio. Let's assume an 8% annual return, and I'm going to give myself 8 years to reach this goal. If I wanted to achieve that, I would need to start contributing money today of $4,304 a month. Now it's a negative number based on this calculation. Don't mind that. That just means it's money coming from me into my investment. So that is why it's a negative number. But this means I need to contribute $4,300 a month to reach this goal. If I were to push it out to 15 years, now I only need to contribute $750 a month. I'm already contributing more than that. And you can see, based on my calculation here of my starting portfolio value, how much I'm already auto contributing, I'm going to have an ending balance estimated of $1.1 million. I will reach my goal in 15 years, assuming this annual rate of return. So this tab here is just a place for me to come and look forward into the future with some goals and work backwards, math, that's all it is, math, how to achieve this goal. How much do I need to contribute every single month to reach this goal? Or what would my future value of my portfolio be estimated with these assumptions in this many years, or however many years I want it to be until I reach my goal. So on December 1st, it's a new month, last month of the year. Who knows how the market will do? Might be an up month, it might be a down month, but I don't care about month to month. I'm looking year to year, decade to decade. Every single week, I will update you on how this portfolio does. Here is the growth over time. Looks really not so great right now because we only have 2 data points, but as I track this more and more, the goal is to see this graph up and to the right. In the short term, we're gonna see ups and downs. The market could have a pullback of 10% next year, 20%. It could be up 10%, 20% next year. I don't know. All I know is if I stick to the principles, I stick to contributing weekly, every single week, anytime I have extra money, whether that be from a side hustle, or that be from extra money at the end of the month that I didn't spend, whenever I have extra money, contributing that to this portfolio, sticking to it, buying all the time, consistently, highs and lows, dollar cost averaging, I will achieve my goal in due time. So this is the December 1st update. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next Wednesday. Have a good week.